Yes, this is a major win for Trump.
All right, and what is a huge win for Donald Trump? Judge McAfee in the Georgia election case against Donald Trump has just granted the motion for immediate appeal, which means that Donald Trump and his co-defendants get to appeal Judge McAfee's decision when it came to allowing for Fani Willis to stay on the case. This appeal, if you know the Georgia appeals courts, they are not fast. They are very slow. They now have 45 days to decide on whether they're going to even take up this immediate appeal. And then, after that, they can take forever, which means that it is feasible and not only possible, but in my opinion, more than likely, that this case will not be done before the 2024 election. And in fact, will likely not be done this year if the case goes on at all. I say if the case goes on at all because if Fani Willis doesn't win her election in November, then there is a decent chance that whoever does win the case drops it. But that is, again, my speculation and my personal opinion. Now, a little bit more insight into this. Judge McAfee has said that he will continue with hearing the motions and will continue forward with this case pending the appeal. We'll see how that works out. Moving forward right now, the next and only case that is definite to happen before the election is the New York City election fraud case with Stormy Daniels against Donald Trump. And I'll be...
Yes, this is a major win for Trump. There is a twist. I don't know if you have seen this. Georgia judge allowed Trump and co-defendant to appeal ruling on persecutor. When you take a look at this article, in a setback for Fani Willis, the Fulton County District Attorney, a judge on Wednesday allowed defense lawyers in the Georgia criminal case against President Donald Trump and his allies to try to appeal his ruling, allowing Ms. Willis to stay on the case. Defense lawyer needed permission from the judge court of Fulton County Superior Court to pursue an appeal, and he granted it in a two-paragraph order. Whether it slowed down the election interference case against Trump and his 14 co-defendants remains unclear. If you see liberals melting down, partaking today, it is just because they are saying this will take a long time. Maybe not this year. That is what they've realized. I've seen a lot of videos on social media partaking to this. It is important we take an exclusive look into what is going on exactly. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please, it will do you no harm if you do that, and please thumb up.
That is one that, in my opinion, Donald Trump could easily win. But again, my opinion. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, with that said, I want to thank you all for watching. Please hit that like and follow button and join me on this journey as we try to unite this country with a little bit of context, perspective, and understanding. In the meantime, I bid you all a good day, good night, God bless, goodbye.
My 90 seconds on the Fani Willis case. When Fani Willis came out and she read all her charges against former President Donald Trump, everybody was like, oh, hell yeah. That's how you do it. She laid it all out, evidence, and how it was going to go down. She should have known. She should have known how this works. Black politicians don't get to move the way the other politicians get to move. Those politicians, those other politicians got power you couldn't even imagine. All of them steal. All of them use taxpayers' money, go on vacations, have private islands, private damn cruises, private jets. They do all kind of stuff. I can go down a list of so many of them on the other side, meaning Republican, who've gotten away with it without even a court or trial or even convicted. But if they're on this side, Democratic side, not really my side, I'm independent, like Anthony Weiner, they went down. But even with Anthony Weiner, there was no jail time or anything that, that to embarrass him. Maybe some Twitter and a picture on New York Post. But Kwame Kilpatrick, stealing, he went to jail. Jesse Jackson Jr., stealing, he went to jail. You have a governor of New Jersey who shut a beach down and went to the beach the very next day, shut a bridge down, and a woman died.
Yes, to twist everything around, this man claims he's independent, which I don't believe because I went through his TikTok account to actually see the kind of videos he's putting out. I realized he has been in support of Democrat for a very long time.
And overseeing efforts to disqualify Fani Willis from the Georgia election interference case. That judge, we have just learned, has issued an order, Phil, allowing Trump and 8 co-defendants to seek appeal of the order denying disqualification of Willis. The Georgia Court of Appeals has 45 days to decide whether they will hear the case. That's obviously big news, Phil. Your reaction?
Yeah, it is big, and it's something that we've been following, of course, very closely here in the Atlanta area. The judge's order that's being appealed, in my opinion, is wrong. I think that he found, for example, that Willis wrongfully engaged in communications outside the courtroom. Basically, she went into the well of a church on Sunday, and she essentially called some of the defendants and their counsels racist, right? And so she is making public statements outside of the courtroom that are designed to impact the ability of these defendants to get a fair trial. So,
yes, this is insane. When I saw this guy, I took time to went through his TikTok videos to see what he's actually putting out. Totally insane. He's a supporter of these people. He's standing here to tell us, like, when Fani Willis took up this case, she was supposed to do it differently because as a white man, they have some kind of special treatment. That is according to him. I don't see it that way. This lady, we have seen what happened. The relationship, it was proven that it was true. So what is he trying to say here? What he does best is to raise bait on certain topic, which I don't even want to go there. That is my worst thing. I thought he could actually stand to give out points, like you saw this man at the beginning, standing to state what he has seen, what he speculate, not standing to tell us, Fani Willis will get some kind of different treatment because, these people always go free when they commit a crime. That is what I don't want to see. It is crazy to me. You should not say that. We are observing what is going on transparently because now they've allowed Trump to appeal this, which at a certain point the case might be dismissed at the appellate court based on what I have read, pertaining to what is going on. It is putting these people in a bad mood. They are going crazy about it.